Good day, everyone. I'm noticing this morning that the sun is white. The sun is not white. It's yellow. It's supposed to be, but it's really white. And something crossed my mind when I seen it. As soon as I looked at the sun, the word lead popped in my head. You know, I hate to, be the one to, you know, have to say something so drastic or something so, well, it's the truth, y'all. Because this world is changing. The ones that are aware of the Mandela effect, the ones that are awakening, we got to understand that, hey, we're going to pass away. What they're trying to do is get rid of the ones that are awake. We're going to pass away. When I say get rid of, time goes on just like it always have. Things go on, years pass, time pass in this reality, and that is just really it. Yes, we're awake. Yes, we see the things that are happening, but you got to understand the new generation, when they get older and when they are our age, they're not going to live with the state of mind that we have. It's going to be completely different. And I'm saying this because I got a revelation the other night. And, I was taking classes, going to school, taking some classes, and we were doing globalization. Well, globalization, I always thought of one world order. I always thought outside the box. And I was watching this movie the other night called Demolition Man. Demolition Man. It's demolition, not devil. Demolition Man. With Sylvester Stallone. One of them. The guy who played Rocky, and Wesley Snipes. And I said straight up, because I said, this is exactly what the big picture is. In my studies, I learned that there are already smart cities in Mexico. Cars driving by themselves, now, we won't, in Demolition Man, this movie, they had changed everything. Everything was smart city. Everything was computerized. They weren't even having babies naturally. So the natural law was completely removed. Love was not even, to love and show affection was not even heard of. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to take place. If we don't wake up, and I've said it before, that awareness is everything. We have to keep teaching our children the truth. God is love. The way that we have been taught as well has been just totally untrue. And the reason why I say that it's untrue, now, the higher power, God is love, the Most High, All of those things are accurate. There is a Most High. God is love. Jesus Christ did come. Yeshua did come and walk this earth, trying to teach God's kingdom. He was trying to teach the very thing that us that are going through the awakening are experiencing. So you go, well, why are we just now seeing all of this? And it's been here since the beginning of time. You know, they've been doing this to us since the beginning of time. This is nothing new with humans being deceived. You have to understand. And when I was going through my awakening, y'all, I said, I would, certain things I would look at, or, I could be in a conversation with someone and I'll go, but they don't think of it that way. Whatever we were talking about, I had to understand that the person that I was speaking to was asleep. Like I used to be. I used to be asleep. I was so into, okay, I have to look a certain way, be a certain way, act a certain way. My goal was, I'm going to go to school. I'm going to get me a good job, get me a nice big house. And, my integrity and my, this and that, this and that, this and that. But when I went through my awakening, all of that I was saying that mattered has no ground, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I'm sorry, I kind of got off the subject there. But again, with the smart cities, and I'm going backtracking, I'm so sorry, I do that, I jump around. So the smart cities are being built. They are going to continue to be built until it covers the entire planet. Those who are not a part of it will be outsiders. The only way that you'll be able to live in this smart city is that you get the mark of the beast on your forehead or on your right hand. And that is going to be in the form of an RFD chip. If you don't know what an RFD chip is, I encourage you. I want to insist that you learn about it and be aware of the RFD chip, because it is coming. What if I told you that this technology is the alien, or this technology is a part of the alien? And when I say alien, I mean foreign, extraterrestrial, someone that comes from another planet, another whole lifespan or life existence. Technology itself. This is what God, our higher power, the Most High, did not want us to fool with. Because you have to understand that Lucifer, when he fell from heaven, he thought of being above the Most High. Well, you go, well, if he just thought about being the Most High, that's not a bad thing. But when you're considering the hierarchy and positions of natural law, if you get into natural law and you really get a good understanding of how it is set up and how it's supposed to be, then you will understand why it was such a wrongful thing that he did. So when he fell from heaven, he said, he fell from heaven because he thought about being above the Most High. Well, think about it. If you were going to be above the Most High, how would you do it? If you wanted to be a God and be a God over a whole existence, what would you do? Now, keep in mind, the Almighty, God over all creation, over all of the universe, is over everything. Above all of the aliens, all of the different species. How would you be above the Most High? Think about it. I started pondering on that very thought. And it brought me to think, okay, if I was going to be above the Most High, I would have to create something that would house or hold the souls or this energy. What is it that I can do as an intelligent being? So, and I say that with the analogy, just like water. If you take a big body of water from the ocean, it is a part. Okay, so you got the big body of water with the ocean, and you want to have that bottled water, or you want to have that water to your own, have your own set of water that you govern and you rule and you master and keep up under your control. Well, you will find a way to bottle that water. That way you know how many bottles of water you have, who's going to get it, how much they're going to get, and what else you can put into that bottle. Well, that's the same way that I believe what was done to human beings. We all are a part of the greater energy. But the greatest sin and the greatest thing against the Most High was creating a being that would bottle a soul or an energy. This was totally against God's law. Totally against the law of nature, the law of creation, the law of existence. Because one thing you have to understand, and I'm going to go ahead and close with this, that no matter how much death it is, life always exists. Always. So I just want to leave you with that thought. Know that I believe that was the notion that Lucifer had when he fell from heaven. He thought above the Most High by putting souls in flesh or in bodies. So that way we are controlled. The masses are controlled because this body is going to die and go back to the very ground it was created from, in which alchemy is what created the flesh and created what we have in our body. Every element that is in your body is in the ground, or every element that it is in the ground is found in your body. So I just want to leave you with that thought. Please leave your comments. Thank you so much for watching. And until then, or until next time, good day. And this is how they're supposedly having intercourse here.
Begin what?
Having sex, of course. content.
That's too much.
I thought you wanted to make fun.
Is that what you call this?
Listen what he says about it.
First sex has been proven to produce higher orders of alpha waves during digitized transference of sexual energies.
All right, Huxley, what do you say we just do it the old-fashioned way?
Ugh, disgusting. You mean fluid transfer?
I mean, boning, the wild mambo, the hunka-chunka.
That is no longer done. The exchange of bodily fluids, do you know what that leads to?
Yeah, I do. Kids, smoking, a desire to raid the fridge.
The rampant exchange of bodily fluids was one of the major reasons for the downfall of society.
You hear that?
After AIDS, there was NRS. After NRS, there was UBT. And one of the first things that Dr. Cocteau was able to do was to outlaw and behaviorally engineer all fluid transfer out of societally acceptable behavior. Not even mouth transfer is condoned.
Kissing's not allowed?
Oh.
Damn, I was a good kisser.
Oh.
All right, then what about kids?
Procreation?
Yeah.
We go to a lab. Fluids are purified, screened, and transferred by authorized medical personnel only. It is the only legal way. What are you doing?
Breaking the law.
You are a savage creature, John Spartan, and I wish you to leave my domicile now.
I just want to show y'all that what is going to be within the smart city. Oh my God. And the way of life by 2039. I believe that's what he said, 2039. So just mark that number. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.